Welcome back to Chaos Corner. Live to tape watch along here from the Executive Lounge. And now Lord William Stephen Regal, as I like to call him, is in the booth with Shivani Excalibur and good old JR as Bryan Danielson makes his way to the ring. This is the tag team match we were talking about in the earlier segment. We're just coming off the 6-man tag team match that opened up St. Patrick's Day Slam. Here's the music. You can hear it in the background here on TBS. Good old Justin Roberts. What a voice. What do you think he puts? A honey or lemon or the secrets or maybe a Hall sugar-free, of course. Fans, thanks for being here. Follow me on all social media platforms. This is the second matchup of the night. It's Moxley and Danielson. And if I look at my notes, they end up taking on tonight Chuck Taylor from Best Friends and Wheeler Yuta. This is going to be a hard-hitting match, is my prediction. But come on. Wild Thing. I think I love you. Well, I want to know. Come on. Really? Haven't we seen this before? I think we have. But thanks for being here anyway. And follow me on all social media platforms, as I've said. This ought to be interesting. They're going to be. This will be, as I said, a hard-hitting match. And they're coming out with Orange Cassidy, of course. This is pushing the storyline between William Regal, Moxley, Danielson, teaming together before they go against each other. They've gone against each other, so you know where they're pushing this. There's Danhausen. There's Orange Cassidy, all the side role players here. It's going to be like another match. I'll give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, where there's going to be all kinds of interference. Ref Aubrey's out there, so you could see already with all the people at ringside. Trent Beretta's out there, too. This is going to be a mess. Although Danielson is one of my favorites, as I said earlier, and this will be physical. Yuta's no slouch. Neither is Chuck Taylor. And we start off right here with Danielson bum rushing and Moxley bum rushing both these guys. Chops, kicks, right from the rip here on St. Patrick's Day Slam. Live to tape watch along. It's me. It's the GOC. I'm going to try to take a little bit. I always say that, and then I never do. So don't even fucking say it, right? Don't even bother saying it. You're going to be quiet, right? Danielson right now and Yuta. Beautiful suplex. That was Moxley. Listen, you know what Bully Ray said to me at least a couple of times, almost 20 years ago. Give the Guardian of Chaos 6 spots and he'll fuck up 5 of them. Bully Ray from Busted Open Radio, 2-time Hall of Famer, one bad bully. He said that to me. I consider that to be a compliment. Wouldn't you, coming from him? And it's me? Yeah, come on, man. I'm proud of that. With a badge of honor. Danielson with the educated feet on Wheeler Yuta. Danhausen. Ooh, Danhausen. Little tribute to Hey Yo, Scott Hall. Nice tag team work. Danielson and Moxley have worked together good as a tag team. I will say that. And now you're throwing William Regal into the mix and what he's had to say since he's been there. I find it to be interesting and compelling storytelling and psychology and where they're going to go with that. I'm liking this. And as I've said, Danielson, how could you not like what he's turned out to be here in AEW? Let's be honest. A little close up there on Danhausen. Has a guy ever gone so far, so quickly, and jumped on that lightning bolt and rode it from one cloud to the other like, Dusty Rhodes used to say the American dream? That would be Danhausen. How quickly he has skyrocketed. Hasn't even gotten in the ring. I know he can do the Pee Wee Herman. A good buddy from the PWZ podcast, the Professor, Rick Del Santo, happened to see him in a bar one night where the Professor was hanging out, and Danhausen was there along with the other top wrestling stars and talent, and He did the Pee Wee Herman on top of the bar, Danhausen. Tequila, you didn't think I was going to go through the whole thing, did you? But I did. I went through the whole thing. Single leg crab here by Chuck Taylor on Danielson. And of course, here comes Moxley in with a big knee to the jib of Chuck Taylor. There's been no tag, or maybe there was a tag, but it doesn't really matter because that's the rules here in tag team, 6-man tag team, even singles matches. I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's always outside interference. I'm not always crazy about it. And again, there's 3 or 4 guys at ringside. So how fair is that to even start? You see where the storyline's heading. Let me adjust the volume. I want to adjust it. And I say there's no graphics. You realize there are some, right? There's a little bit. The old man brand, the over 50 demo god. You get it, right? Have you gotten it yet? Again, special start time on March 18th of this Friday for Rampage. Just to throw it out there while you're watching. You'll see this tonight or hopefully tomorrow, Thursday. Actual St. Patrick's Day. Tonight, Scorpio Sky and Wardlow for the TNT title. Again, I allude to the Hardys' private party. I allude to when I said there's no way that Sammy Guevara loses the the TNT title, the Scorpio Sky. I was way to fuck off on that, huh? And now look, so I like that. I think it's funny. How could you be wrong on professional wrestling match, right? And calling it right or wrong, aren't you supposed to know what's going on? That goes to show you. Danielson with a beautiful submission maneuver here on Chuck Taylor. Moxley wants to tag, given out on a bridge and from behind a face lock by Danielson as he goes back into a modified, beautiful maneuver, double team by Mox. A beautiful bridge out by Danielson holding that maneuver right there. I don't even know what the hell to call it. They're tying him up. Right, the good old USA. You see, I'm representing the original brand, right? Again, I say it in the other shows, they're 3 and 4X, and when I was over 300, and now I'm a lean, buff, trim jack, 2 1/4. Beautiful suplex by Moxley off the top rope with Chuck Taylor. Now, Chuck Taylor kicks out. Hammerlock steps over. Now they're going to a commercial on this. So this is going to be, again, you're going to have these longer segments, but here's the, I believe, the second time that we're going to the AEW Dynamite picture-in-picture. So now you get to hear more of me. So we know that where we're going with this match, there's going to be interference with all the guys outside, Beretta, Danhausen, Orange Cassidy. We know that Yuta and Chuck Taylor, good qualified grapplers, but not in the league of Danielson and Moxley, and we know the storyline and where that's being pushed. And the addition of William Regal has been huge, in my opinion, for AEW and where it's going to lead going forward. And again, I was talking about when he showed up. Go out and get his book. Read his book. I have it down in the bunker. Good book, Lord William Stephen Regal, as I like to still call him. I can't seem to get adjusted here with the... I got the new holder, right? The new stand. And people sit there and they talk about, listen, I have 2 laptops as well as this that I don't want to tell you what, you know what that means when you invest and upgrade things. I don't want to tell you what I had to do here at Chaos Corner, especially when I was involved back in Hollywood. Yeah, right here's your Hollywood. Anyway, I'll say that to say this. So I've upgraded a lot. So although I don't have what the other podcasters have and all that, I prefer to give it to you raw dog. Raw dog, right? That's how I prefer to give it to you. Raw dog, man. That's what you get right here. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Or do I just look like a jabroni? Jabroni. Dancing around by himself. This reminds me of the movie The Great Outdoors. John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah. Right now, listen, in the middle of the ring right now, Moxley's got somebody in a sleeper hold. I believe it's Chucky T. Listen, they went to the picture-in-picture here. What do you want me to tell you? I'm watching the commercials and the picture-in-picture. Thank God nobody's down here in the lounge, as I like to call it. And again, we know we have the lounge, we have the boardroom. I get it. We have the office, we have the bunker. Pretty soon you're gonna be coming. I'm gonna be coming to you from the garage studio, and then and another segment where I hope you guys stick around for the whole segment because it goes way longer than what YouTube says that you guys watch. Because you could be watching anything right now. I watch a lot. Yeah, I'm adjusting. What do you think? You got to keep it trimmed up. Again, another Rampage commercial, different time this Friday. AEW Dynamite. I am having a good time. Don't let me don't let me distract you. AEW Dynamite right now. We have Moxley and Danielson against Yuta and Chucky T. Let me sit back for a couple minutes and relax. I mean, you guys can hear this, right? Let me see, because we can't go too long. We don't want any copyrights, any strikes. Oh, big drop kick by Yuta on Moxley. Nice atomic drop. Inseguri. Big flying elbow in the corner by Wheeler Yuta. Yuta's no slouch. The young guy. He's been in the business, I want to say, less than a decade. You're not going to go far against Mox, though. Big clothesline from Moxley, a la Big Jim Anderson. Big Jim, you keep looking down on this brother. Big part of Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. Beautiful suplex and bridge by Yuta on Moxley. Again, you're not going to get Moxley, although I've eaten my words just recently. Right? Yuta giving some forearm shivers and some big chops in the corner on Moxley. And then out of nowhere, though, a beautiful cutter by Moxley on Yuta. He tags Danielson. In comes Danielson. It's going to be a beautiful double team maneuver here. Nice, like, sling blade as Moxley was holding. Here's the cover. Here's the pin. Oh, two, and Chuck Taylor breaks it up. Moxley tosses Chucky T out like yesterday's news. Yesterday's garbage. Chuck Taylor, though, gets Moxley and throws him into the rails. And now he's going to try to give him a DDT outside. No. And Moxley just bites Chucky Taylor right on the face and the forehead. Proboscis. Listening to Regal. I know you can't hear Regal. I'm over talking the announcers. That's the whole point of this watch along. You're watching it with me, the GOC, as Danielson lays in the kicks on Wheeler Yuta. And Yuta's taking him. Nice. I like this. This is good stuff. Big forearms, exchanging back and forth. Look at Yuta trying to take on everybody. Not everybody's in the ring. Again, Saito suplex, a regular side suplex. Beautiful bridge after the shoulder slam. But Yuta kicked out. Let me tell you something. Yuta and Chucky T, this is what AEW does. This is what TK does. Sometimes I'm going to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Don't come at me. Well, if you do, I don't give a fuck anyway. Sometimes they go a little long. Am I wrong in that? Sometimes it goes a little long. But you can't complain about these guys. So when I say that, don't think that I'm bitching. I enjoy it. You stuff a lot into 2 hours. That's what AEW does every week. They stuff a lot into that 2-hour time frame. Danielson with some big stomps as he pulls you up a la the surfboard and then stomps on your cranium. That used to be, as a manager, that used to be one of my favorite maneuvers, the old stomp. Moxley with the chokehold from behind. That's it. Yuta taps. It's over. Moxley and Danielson. And again, I'll say that to say this. You knew Mox and Danielson weren't losing. And I know I ate my words on it once before, but not on this one. Mox and Danielson over... Wait, and here comes Lord Stephen William Regal to the ring. So let's not go anywhere. I'm going to be quiet. I know I said it before and I just kept rambling. We're 15 minutes on this segment. I might even be able to turn this up here since it's only me down. What did I say? Yeah. And there goes Trent Beretta, Chucky T, Danhausen, Orange Cassidy, the whole bunch of them, and Taylor Yuta. Yuta, keep walking, bro. You did well on yourself. Go back up with the rest of them. Yuta's going back into the ring. Wait. Let's see if it's going to be the whole handshake and Ring of Honor thing that they're trying to do here. I told you about this on the AEW Dynamites and what they're trying to do here since TK bought Ring of Honor. Now Regal's in there with Danielson and Mox, and Yuta has gone in. And Wheeler and Regal slaps the shit out of Yuta. A left right across the face. A beautiful paintbrush. Get lost, he's saying. See, they're trying to do that whole Ring of Honor thing, and that was a great segment. I love it. I like Regal. Get out, Yuta. And you hear the fans, right? A big crowd in San Antonio. Should I bail on this segment and come back? Lord Steven Regal is in the ring. What is he going to say with Mox and Danielson? I want to get this up to you fans. Stand by. Don't you dare miss it. Chaos Corner.